Welcome back. I'm here with Julie Luther, the owner of Purenergy and a well-known fitness coach here in Greensboro. Could be a lot of you who watch this actually know her or have heard of her. She's been here in the city, active in the city on the fitness scene, I guess you'd say. Who knows? Maybe other scenes. I don't know. But Julie and I really just met. But she's a friend with Chuck here, knows him, and we're just delighted to have her. And we'll start, Julie. I like for people to know like where you're coming from. Like, how did you get into personal training, and how did you get to the point where you felt like you needed to turn it into a business?
Okay, good questions. I get asked that question a lot, actually.
Okay.
I think I was born with 200% energy when everybody else was born with 100%. So I came out jumping around. And I graduated on the of high school on the cusp of the aerobics industry. 1974, we were jumping around to music on the radio and dancing around. You probably remember the aerobic competitions that used to go on and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Well, 1974 was a little bit before that, but I really started working in the fitness industry in about 1976, and it was back when we did everything wrong. So my belief system is that the college courses came out and the fitness industry really evolved based on all the injuries that came from teaching aerobics back in the day. And so once the American College of Sports Medicine got involved, which was 1985, they had their very first certification program. And I knew I needed to get certified to learn how to do things properly. And that's actually when I started my business in 1985. And it started out as a corporate wellness company. So it was easy for me to hold another job and go into corporations and teach fitness classes. And our first client was Guilford County Schools.
Okay.
So we were teaching in 5 different schools.
Wow.
And at one point in my career in my corporate wellness industry, we were teaching in 42 different companies.
Wow.
So I had a whole stable full of fitness instructors that went out and taught aerobics, in companies.
Yeah.
And that evolved into a television show I had that went through the Guilford County Schools. Weaver produced it, mm-hmm. and we were on morning, noon, and night, and it was called Purenergy, from that song that, I forget who sang it, but Leonard Nimoy would go, "Pure Energy," in the background. Y'all remember that song. And one of my viewers wanted me to be her personal trainer. So I went into her home, and that's about the time that the personal training started. And I developed my own assessment process to make sure it was safe. And then I had a team of instructors that went to people's homes and did personal training. Really? And then that happened. And then 20 years ago, spinning came out. And spinning is done on an exercise bike. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
And I knew I had to bring it to town because it was a body, mind, soul kind of workout. And so I was lucky enough to go to a rec center here in town and didn't have to pay money to barter for space. Every time somebody crawled on a bike, I paid them $1, mm-hmm. and I charged $7. So within 6 months, I did. Within 6 months, I had enough money to open my own center. And then it started at 1,400 square feet, and now it's 7,500 square feet.
Wow. I've seen pictures. It's a great looking place.
Oh, thank you.
So obviously it's your passion, and you've immersed yourself in it, and you know it really well. Give those of us a tip or some advice or some philosophical something that we can maybe take away today to improve our fitness down the road.
Well, rather than a nutshell, which is difficult to do for everybody, we'll just learn some little nuggets.
Okay.
How does that sound? So the basis of a healthy life is cardiovascular fitness. It only takes 3 days a week for 20 minutes to actually train your heart. And most people don't realize the small amount of time that it actually takes.
I didn't know that.
Because we are Americans, right? And at the first of the year when we're going to do an exercise program, we want to go 5 days a week and spend an hour, And we're working out too hard, we're doing too much too soon, and we either get injured or sick.
Yeah.
And then we drop out.
We kind of burn out too.
Right, and it doesn't work for us because we're not doing it properly. So basically you want to start easy. 3 days a week for 20 minutes. I recommend to clients that you don't pick a particular time in the beginning. Certainly I like to work out early, I'm an early morning person, but pick one day where you work out early, one day where you work out at lunch, and one day where you work out at night.
Good.
Therefore, you can figure out which one works best for me. Do I sleep
That's
better?
practical.
Am I less hungry? Whatever. And find one other person that can be your partner. So you don't see them every day. But 2 out of those 3 days, I'm going to come to your house and pick your butt up and take you out on a walk. And then Wednesday, that's Monday. Wednesday, you're going to come to my house at lunch, and you brought a video of a PX90, and we're doing it, right? And so the only day I'm left doing it on my own is Friday, and then I have to get myself motivated.
But then you have to answer to your partner too.
Right. So
that's
recommend starting small and building from there if you actually like it. And then let's think about things you actually like to do. Do you like to listen to music? So always have music playing in your ears. Do you like
Music
to
makes
read?
a big difference. Everybody at the gym I go to has music on.
You mean you don't come to my gym?
Well, I just met you.
So what about reading? Do you like to read?
Oh yeah, but probably not on a treadmill.
Well, you can do that on an exercise bike.
Yeah.
So for the folks out there that are watching that love to read, well, you got to spend 20 minutes reading on the exercise bike, a recumbent bike. Your feet are out in front of you, right? You're in a comfortable position. You know, you can read and ride a bike.
Well, you know, a lot of people are watching TV on their bikes. And
A lot of people like to watch
treadmills.
television. That's another thing you can do.
I mean, it's hard to get away from the TV.
So you got to couple it with something you like. So that's nugget number 2.
That's good.
Find something that you like to do and couple it with it.
Yeah.
Some people are around people all day like I am, so I like to put my headphones on and not talk to people when I'm working out. Other people are stuck at a cubicle all day. They like to go to a class where their friends are there and they can talk to people because they've been, sitting, droning on all day and they're needing some lively conversation.
So look for those things that motivate you that are unique to you.
Right. And
You know what motivates me?
What?
I tell myself if I go work out, I can do the massage chair.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Because it's funny, but the massage chair at the end of the workout is sort of a reward, and I get very relaxed, and I walk away feeling good.
So they have a massage massage
The
chair
place I go to,
where you
yeah.
go to.
Yeah.
And do you have to pay extra to get in it, or is it just
It's
a
part of the
benefit?
membership. Yeah, it's like an upgraded membership kind of thing.
I see. Cool. Well, that's a
Yeah, it was broken the other day, though, so you can't always
darn
depend on
it.
I know. Kind of ruined my
That
day.
sounds really good, but some people may have massage chairs at their house, so they can't get in it till they put their shoes in the chairs.
But it's really the cardiovascular work that just brings the body alive.
It does, but one of my sons, who's now almost 40, when he was in college, he finally started running. He's like, Mom, I love it. I feel great. I'm running around the lake. It's awesome. And 2 weeks later, I was like, Troy, how's it going with the running? Well, I gave that up. I said, well, gosh, you loved it. You were running. You felt so much better. Yeah, Mom, but it's easier to lay on the couch. And, it is easier to lay on the couch.
Yeah.
So you sometimes another nugget is something may happen that causes you to become a workout person. Maybe your doctor has told you now you're obese. Or maybe you've just had your
High
first
blood
heart
pressure.
attack. You've got high blood pressure. So it could be an outside impetus that gets you moving so that you can actually live to see your grandkids.
Yeah, it's not about impetus at all. Well, we're going to wrap this up.
Okay.
But, you and I have talked about the possibility of you coming on Viewmaster and providing some tips and just being a more regular with us and
That sounds good.
as a means of reaching out to the community with some good fitness advice. So I look forward to that.
So do I. I've already thought of some great things, so we'll get together soon.
Oh, nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks
Yeah,
for
it's a
having
real
me.
pleasure.